City boy,
City boy.
I'll join the next president to turn the boys in Nigeria into men. And I dub my heart, and I assure that as I withdraw now, vote for Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu.
City boy, Jagaban, city boy, Jagaban, Asiwaju, Jagaban, city boy to the world.
He can't go anywhere. Peter Obi is a Nollywood actor, and that's all he will be.
The best advice I got in Anambra State to stop crime in a place called Opiweka was I got the advice from a madman. When I left the UK in 2025, I went back to them and said, take your stay. I'm no longer having, and now go to the UK with visa. This is the only watch I have. I won it for 17 years. Purpose of watch is to keep time. Well,
Obi, import and export.
City boy, City boy, City boy, City boy, City boy, import and export. Cha, Obi, import and export. Obi want to be the president of Nigeria by force. Obi went and brought his brothers, IPOP brothers. Obi went and brought his IPOP brothers to come and represent him today in the courtroom. My brothers, I know you have gotten the letters. I salute you wherever you are. I salute you. Welcome to the City Boy movement. This is the City Boy movement. Our job is to make sure that we continue to promote unity, peace, prosperity in the country. That is our job. We are young people coming together with different skills, knowledge, experience, and ideas to promote and to support our government of Nigeria, some government in Nigeria. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are abroad, anywhere. We are supporting the government in Nigeria, our government, the president-elect, the city boy himself, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to achieve success, because it's no longer business as usual. This is a superior revolution. And we are coming together as a City Boy movement, young people, in a movement together to support their own government with their skills, ideas, experience, to move the country forward. That is what the City Boy is about. Guys, if you are part of the City Boy movement, congratulations, because we are the first in history as young people, as a generation that is supporting our government in Nigeria to bring prosperity, unity, competency. That is all what it's about, guys. So I salute you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I salute you. I salute you. Obi, import and export. This is the City Boy movement, guys. The only one, the only last man standing, still standing with 10 lives. The indefatigable lion of Bodilon. The master himself, the City Boy. The City Boy is here. May 29 is the D-Day. May 29 marks the beginning of the City Boy government, guys. May 29 marks the beginning of the City Boy government. And City Boy government means unity, peace, hard work, and competence. That is what it's about. prosperity has come, renewed hope has come, and we are part of it, and we are happy to be part of this change, this greatest history. Of course, one of the greatest history. Everything in Nigeria has changed. I'm just telling you, everything has changed. There's going to be electricity, there's going to be prosperity, there's going to be development, there's going to be management, there's going to be leadership. That is what it's about, guys. So I welcome you. Thank you very much. I hope you are getting ready. For those of our brothers in the City Boy movement, some of you have started placing your orders for your. Okay, let me get this straight. So many people have seen the request. You have started placing your orders for your t-shirt, or if you need your t-shirt, this is voluntary. If you are part of the City Boy movement, it's voluntary. It's not. We are going to be fully represented. In the venue, we are going to be there. We are going to be there at the venue. Of course, is the Eagle Square? We are going to be there. We are going to be there live and direct. So if you are City Boy and you want to be part of it, right, you have opportunity to meet us there, to be part of us live and direct on the ground itself. So you can order your t-shirt if you want to wear it with us, if you want to and join us. Are you getting me? Because it's going to be in a grand style. We are launching in a grand style. Be part of something that has never happened before. This is it. This is the truth. City Boy movement is movement for the people and by the people and for the people. And for the first time, we are coming together to support our government. That is what it's about, guys. So join us to support our government. Of course, the City Boy, May 29, 11 days to go. So if you are going to be part of us, if you're going to be under the umbrella of the City Boy movement, you are free. Get the t-shirt. We have already shared the link. If you have not gotten the link, if you need information, just reach out to me on this number. I'm going to show it on the screen now. You can reach out to us on this number on the screen. You can WhatsApp every information. We can provide you all the information that you need. Okay, these are for the people that want to be there May 29. If you are going to be with us at the venue, you need to be with us with our own branding, of course, City Boy movement, t-shirt, the cap, everything. We are going to have our own stand in this on Eagle Square. We are going to be there. So please, if you want to support, if you want to be there, join us. We also have sponsors already. Many people have already sponsored for the t-shirt. If you want to sponsor people for the t-shirt and all of that, you are free to just send me a message on that number. On this WhatsApp number, just send me a message on this WhatsApp number. I will be able to, listen to you. If you want to support, we have already many people sponsorship, and people that are getting it is already subsidized, so that everybody will be there. Are you getting me now? So it's going to be wonderful. Be part of history, guys. The City Boy movement. That's it. So today you see me. I came early because I just rushed to be back home to make sure I deliver this message. Tell me something, guys. How many of you saw what happened today in the court? How many of you saw what happened today in the courtroom? Is this the kind of people that want to lead us? This is the people that they say, oh, they want to bring what did they say? They want to consumption to production. Consumption to production. Is it the people that want to give us consumption to production? People that are fighting among themselves today. That is why the key word, my brothers and sisters, anywhere you go on their platform, the key word is, it is finished. Are you getting me? Anywhere you go on their platform, anywhere you see them talking about Biafra, you see them talking about IPOP, you see them talking about Obedient Labour Party, just write it there. It is finished, because it is actually finished. There is nothing again remaining. It is finished. The Labour Party is gone. Or disobedient is gone. Obi knows. That is why people like what's his name, Atiku and Dino Melaye, they are the big actors in the game. They are the key players. They don't know that. They don't know that. People like Atiku, all those all of them are the big actors. They just stay behind and they watch what is going on. I get to so that they will hijack it. It's already been hijacked. We have already told you before that Labour Party was hijacked by IPOP Biafra people. That is why today, Apapa today trying to take over the Labour Party that have been stolen by the IPOP Biafra people. You saw the action that they put up today in the court. Is it the kind of people that want to lead us lead a new Nigeria, or give us production from consumption to production? My brother, this is story that we can never forget in a hurry. Are you getting me now? This is a pure story that we can never forget in a hurry. Are you getting me now? So yeah, that is what we are going to be talking about today in details, right? In details, we are going to be reviewing some of them. I'm going to give you opportunity to call in, guys, because I want to hear your reaction. What are your reaction when you saw the disobedient children calling their party chairman ole, ole, ole inside the courtroom? It means that this is exactly what they want to do. Remember, from the very first day, pay attention to this information. If you go to their pages, just write it there. It is finished. That is the word. It is finished. Anywhere you go, just type it. When you see them, write it. It is finished. You can hashtag it. Hashtag it is finished. Because it's finished, guys. Watch out. Everything we tell you, you will see it happen. It is finished. It is finished. Everything about Labour Party disobedient, OB, it is finished. So please, do me a favor. Anywhere you go on their platform, this is a strong message. Write it there. It is finished. It is finished. All their gra-gra, all their blackmail, all their mago-mago, it is finished. Just put it there. It is finished. That is the key word. It is finished. It is finished for OB. It is finished for disobedient. It is finished for Labour Party. Very soon now, OB will go and form another party, maybe, because it is finished. Everything has been busted. Now, let me give you the real gist. The real gist is because they know that Apapa, the new acting chairman of the Labour Party, knows the secret of the Labour Party, that Obi was not and is never a member of Labour Party. Obi was given that ticket, that presidential ticket in Labour Party through back door. And they knew that Apapa is coming to expose them. That is why they are fighting Apapa today. Number one. Number two, on the very first day, on that court day, we remember what the IPOP lawyers of Obi said in the petition, in the presidential petition. They said that they want the court to grant them the authority to televise all the proceedings, all the court petition and proceedings, because this is what they wanted to do. They have used the IPOP criminals, the Biafra criminals, to hijack the Labour Party. What they plan to do is what they have today, try to do the trial today, right? What they plan to do is what happened today in court. They want to hijack everything in the courtroom through the IPOP Biafra criminals. Mark my words, it is finished. That is why I'm telling you, it is finished. Their plan was to use the IPOP criminals to invade the courtroom and to disorganize and to scatter everything. That is what they just experiment today. Go and watch the videos. I'm trying to download the video. If you have not watched it, go and watch it on my page. You will see the video on my page. I want to show you what happened today in court, that this is exactly what they have planned to do. That is why the IPOP obedient presidential petition court lawyers, they demanded, they seek for permission to televise the court proceedings, because they wanted to use the IPOP brothers, the IPOP Biafra criminals, to invade the courtroom, to scatter the proceedings and to start causing problems. That is exactly what they have experimented today. You saw what happened in the courtroom, where for the first time in history, some group of idiots, they came and they were shouting Ole. They were calling their chairman Ole. Do you know why? Because they know that the man knows everything that happened in Labour Party, and the man is coming to bust them. They don't want the man. The man have already destroyed everything that they planned. So they want to bust Apapa, where Apapa came to bust them, and they don't want to give him any chance. I want you to pay attention today. I did a very short summary of everything. Please pay attention. I told you that Labour Party was hijacked by IPOP Biafra. See the evidence for yourself. See the way they are shouting and arguing and fighting inside the courtroom. This is the handwork of Biafra IPOP people.
It's a lot of
I told you this many months ago. Now you have seen it, that everything we have said about this thing has happened. Obi, is it for Nigeria or for Biafra or for IPOP? Hey,
It is finished.
Oti
That's
law.
the word. It is finished.
Oti
It
law.
is finished. It is finished for disobedient children. It is finished for Obi. It is finished for obedient. It is finished. There is nothing. 8 years for the city boy, and nobody can stop it. So just like we said earlier on that even before the campaign and during the campaign, we knew that it was IPOP, Biafra people, that hijacked the Labour Party. You don't need any other evidence. The evidence is out already. What we have said so many weeks ago and months ago has come to pass now, guys. Do you see what happened today in court? They were arguing and shouting Ole, calling the Labour Party chairman Ole. These are IPOP Biafra people. I told you that they hijacked the Labour Party. They are no longer happy. They are not happy that the apapa of a man is here to take back the Labour Party from them. They are not happy about it. I told you that Labour Party was hijacked by IPOP Biafra. See the evidence for yourself. See the way they are shouting and arguing and fighting inside the courtroom. This is the handwork of Biafra IPOP people. I told you this many months ago. Now you have seen it, that everything we have said about this thing has happened. Obi, is it for Nigeria or for Biafra or for IPOP? Hey, it is finished.
Oti
That's
law.
the word. It is finished.
Oti law.
It is finished.
Oti
It
law.
is finished for disobedient children. It is finished for Obi. It is finished for obedient. It is finished. There is nothing. 8 years for the city boy, and nobody can stop it. Stay blessed, guys.
Nobody can stop it, guys. Stay blessed always. You know, this is what we have always been saying right from the beginning. IPOP hijacked Labour Party, or Labour Party was hijacked by IPOP Biafra. We knew it right from time. Are you getting me? So the Apapa came. When the Apapa came and tried to restore the ownership of the Labour Party to the rightful person, are you getting me? They were not happy. They are not happy about it. So Apapa came to expose everything. They exposed that even Obi, as a candidate nomination, he came through back door. They knew, they know. That is why today they are fighting the man. As you saw it, they are fighting him because everything is finished. The bottom line of what we are saying is finished. Okay? It is finished. There's nothing they can do about it. It is finished. It is what? Finished. Please, on their platform, anywhere you go, if you see them, just tell them it is finished. Forget about it. I'm just telling you, in just a couple of weeks and time, you see it is finished. Even today in the courtroom, when they ask them, the same Labour Party lawyers, they say that they are not even ready to submit the evidence of, because the burden is on them. The burden is on Obi lawyers or Labour Party, as they say, per se. They are the one that accuse of something, accuse INEC of something, right? We learned that in the courtroom, they say that they were arguing that the INEC have not provided everything. INEC said, we have provided everything that you need. Fine. So where is your evidence of stolen mandate? You remember yesterday we were asking them, where is the stolen? Where did you keep it? Who stole it from where? Is it in China, Indonesia, or Malaysia? Are you getting me now? OT law. It is finished. It is finished for the OB people, disobedient people, Labour Party people. It is finished. Are you getting me now? Somebody's asking me what is the outcome of court today. The outcome of the court today is it is finished. Okay, it is finished. It is finished for the noisemakers. It is finished for all of them. That is why they are crying among themselves. Are you getting me now? All I want to tell you is that it is finished. Are you getting me now? It is finished. There is nothing that it is finished. It is finished. Oh, it is finished. It is finished. I'm gonna give you opportunity for you to respond. You know, what do you think? What happened? What do you feel when you saw the reaction today in the courtroom when they were fighting among themselves? The Labour Party people fighting among themselves. Is it a good example of how to lead the country? Is it a good example of how to turn Nigeria from consumption to production? Is it by noise? Is it that by noise making? It is finished. Get ready for the City Boy government. 11 days only to the City Boy Unity Competency government. That is what it's about, guys. Are you getting me? It is finished. you might not understand it. But for us, we know that it is finished. Hello, I salute you.
Yeah, Mr. Nsime, I follow you from DC.
Yes, I salute you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the good job you've been doing.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming early today. I know today is going to be fire.
Well, I'm going to be leaving early too, though. Go ahead.
Okay. It was a total embarrassment.
Yes.
They knew what our Papa want to do.
Yes.
That was why they did not allow him to speak.
Yes.
It's the authentic chairman of Labour Party.
Yes.
And it is recognized by court.
Yes.
This is when they say disobedient children.
Yes.
They are exhibiting it.
Yes, now.
They're exposing who they truly are. But it's unfortunate. I want to point out that the court should have taken judicial notice to allow Apapa to speak, because his sister court has recognized him as the authentic chairman of the party. But that aside, they are not law-abiding citizens. Because if they are law-abiding citizens, they should have to go to court first to void the order that the court has given by recognizing Apapa. But they've not done that, and they are still struggling, fighting for that position. So it's unfortunate what happened today, but it's an evidence that they've lost. They said that they stole their mandate. I don't know where the mandate is. They can't prove it. Their actions has been so flawed, and it's unfortunate. Even when you point it out to their supporters, they will continue to start to insult. They don't know. They don't have constructive arguments. They don't have constructive criticism. When you point out the truth to them, the next thing is to insult you, and it's unfortunate that they've been living their life this way. And look at what they did. This is what they've been bringing these IPOP people, using them. They are attack dogs. And I know the court is going to do the right thing, because the OB idiots and their supporters and IPOP and Labour Party, they have no legitimate ground. And OB making OB the Labour Party candidate was flawed. Papa want to prove it with documents, that they were forged documents, that OB should not be recognized as their party. Because as lawyers, we say that you don't put something on nothing and expect it to stand. OB's nomination was flawed, and Papa wants to prove it. Thank you very much, Asima. Let me give others the opportunity to speak.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining this wonderful conversation. Papa is the right man, and he knows what has happened, and they don't want him to speak, but he's going to finally speak. Don't worry. It is finished. Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yes, I think we need to do some dance now, the City Boy dance. Please, City Boy, come and give us some dancing step, because, when you dance for us, it makes us to feel better. City Boy, let's do the dance. Sorry, say it again.
I sent you a message and I want to know the price.
Oh, for the t-shirt. Yes, the price. We are in the UK. Most of us is abroad. Our own kind of different. We people that are back home that are going to be in the inauguration, their own has kind of been subsidized. There are some sponsors and all of. So yeah, but our price here is going to be different. I will send you the number of the brother in charge, so he will let you know everything, and then that's fine.
Towards what happened today.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, what happened in the court today is so disgraceful.
Yes.
The Igbo people, I'm sorry to say, they call Labour Party to Igbo Party alone. They're so aggressive, and they don't care about anything. Imagine all the dead lawyers they took to the court. Most of them are dead. I don't know. Most of them, they've not even practiced for years with their dirty wigs and this native sponge. I don't know why. I don't know where they got them from. I got looking. Look at what they did to Mr. Apapa. Some of them, And they were not even born when this man was in Labour Party. Look at the way they treated him. No matter what, he shouldn't have been treated in that manner. And all the people that were operated as this, they are evils. They are evils.
They wanted to kill the man. I don't know. You people don't understand what I've said earlier.
Can you imagine?
Yes, they wanted to kill the man.
These people are so disgraceful, and their aggression is out of this world. Why would they be so aggressive? Anywhere they go to, they want to dominate, they want to kill, they want to do everything.
They know the consequences. Let me tell you, don't blame the people from the southeast. They now begin to understand the consequences of their action. I'm telling you. So they think that they can bulldoze their way to getting Obi want to force everybody to become the president. It's too late.
It's not possible. We don't want him. We don't want him.
It's too late. Yes.
We don't want him. It can never be our president in Nigeria. It can never. Because what happened today is what if Obi should be the president. That's what is going to be happening.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
People will dominate the whole of Nigeria. Are they the only tribe in Nigeria?
That is why they can never be the president of the. That is why people have been afraid of.
Yes, they're shameless people. What's wrong with them? They cannot even are they the only people? They will be doing this. They will look at the court full of evils. All the lawyers evils.
Yeah, it's their court now. It's their court. It's their courtroom. Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
You have forgotten that all of them have been told that the person that is going to win, the prophet and the pastors, how they arrange it, told them that the person that is going to win will not be sworn into office, right? That's what they were told. So they were told that they are not going to be sworn into office, that they will go to court. Then when they go to court, Obi will now win, just like he has been winning before in Anambra State. That is what they believe.
Yeah. Lying and making his way with the propaganda and everything. This is a different one. Ashaja has come to stay. Nobody, no Igbo can bulldoze their way towards power. We don't want them because they show that they are not one Nigeria. They are so greedy, self-centered, selfish people. They don't care about that tribe. What's wrong with them? And look at, for goodness sake, what developments have they brought to their state? For goodness sake, they want them to come and rule Nigeria. They want to turn Nigeria to dumping ground. Look at Oka, for goodness sake. Like this is where they drop rubbish.
Don't worry. I don't know. Don't worry yourself about this thing. It is finished. It's finished.
They don't know. They don't even think of what good they're going to do for Nigeria. It's how to import substandard good and everything. How to invest good money. What of all the prisons in the Western world full of Igbo people because of their greed for this for West. All the prisons full of Igbo. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Don't they have shame? Even their leader cannot even talk to them. They're so aggressive. Anything they want to do, they think they can lie and get to get their way through the DC, whatever they want.
So what is actually going on is that Yoruba they have turned Labour Party to Yoruba versus Igbo. You understand me? So that is the context.
That's what is happening.
Yeah.
Well, that's what is happening. Look at the way the Igbo people treated that man today. Look at the way they treated him. They're so aggressive and inhuman. I've never seen a set of people like that. Very callous people.
Apapa, now, please, this is a very important information. Apapa should go home and give God glory that they did not kill him today.
If they kill him, they want civil war. That's what they want because Yoruba people will.
I say they kill anybody that stand before them. You people are not listening. I see when I keep talking, you don't understand. They poison you, they kill you. That is what they do. Apapa should go and thank God. Next time, it should not appear like that. It was the police that saved him. I'm telling you, this is exactly the same thing that they wanted to do. That is why the court, the lawyers, they say, go and visit what I'm telling you. Go and check. On that very first day, the court proceedings, the lawyers, they say that everything should be televised. That is what they wanted to do. They want to invade the courtroom, just like what happened in America. Maybe they want to practice what is going on in America. I don't understand. But that is what they want to do. So Apapa should go and give thanks to God that they did not kill him today. What I'm saying, mark my words, it is what they plan to do. Yes.
I've never met horrible tribe like the Igbos. I've never
The papa of a man joined, he became a member of Labour Party since 2002. Apapa was a member of Labour Party since 2002. And he was a gubernatorial candidate of the party in 2007.
In 2002, look at them, the IPOB people, the IPOB criminals.
So Obi just came 4 months ago. Hijacked everything, maybe because so some people gave him through the back door, right? And that is what Apapa is coming to do. They know it. That's why we are telling you. For us, we know the information. It is finished. OT law, forget it. It is finished. That's all I can tell you. Yeah.
Horrible set of people. They know the truth. They want to lie to their way to the governors. It's not possible. It's not possible. Everybody know that Obi did not win. The North did not vote for him. He did not win. He only won in the Southeast and then some other small places. Why would they come and we say that he won this landslide? The Savara vote for him, the Kano vote for him, the Yobe vote for him, the Borno vote for him. These people are a bunch of idiots. Bunch of liars.
They are a bunch of criminals. That's it.
They're criminals. What's wrong with them? Are they the only tribe in Nigeria? Anywhere they want to take over. Go to FCC as if Abuja is Southeast. They don't have shame. They don't have shame. They don't know what is called shame. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? They cannot go and develop their state. They cannot develop their region. What's wrong with them? They're just parasites. Parasites. They want to lie their way into government. Liars. Bunch of liars. Bunch of idiots. Criminals. That's how they cannibalize. They don't have regard for human beings. They are idiots. I hate them with passion. What's wrong with them? Don't they have shame? Imagine the court full of Igbo people. Igbo. And they're the only people in the Labour Party. What's wrong with them? And they can't talk to them. Anyway, my brother, just carry the good word. They failed in our application. They failed. And we know in Nigeria, we don't want the Igbos in our governance. We don't want them. So where with them? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our papa should just go and thank God that God saved his life today. I'm telling you now, this is the reality. God actually saved our papa's life today. It was God. It was God. God actually saved it. So please, what is your comment on what happened today in court so that we can move? I just came here for us to take. What is your comment? If you want to call in, you can call in. Let us know what you think of what happened today in court. Were they able to get their stolen mandate? Because they say that the mandate was stolen. Who steal the mandate and have they gotten it? You see how they are going to get it? So you see, yeah. So I want to know your comment. You can call in right now. The number is on the screen, and you can give us your comment. What you think? What you think about the disobedient children and everything that we have said earlier on? Do you feel like what has happened today? Do you think that what has happened today is a confirmation of what we have been saying a long time ago, that that everything has been hijacked by the IPOP Biafra people, and that has just happened today, guys? Are you getting me now? Is exactly what has happened. Okay, so the number is on the screen. If you want to call in and make your contribution, you have opportunity to call in and make your contribution. I told you, they have failed big time and they don't know what to do. But we need to see all these things to happen. Don't worry yourself. Let everybody exhibit your character. Just exhibit your character, okay? Don't worry. The City Boy is watching. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Job.
Job, right?
Yes.
Please go ahead. What's your contribution, please?
It's so amazing to see what our young people are turning themselves to over the Labour Party's issue. It's very interesting to see how people don't have regards for elderly people anymore because of this movement they call obedient. Before, apart from now, we used to have Labour Party many years ago where we had Governor Mimiko of Ondo State. If you remember, in that particular period, Mimiko even lost his election, and Tinubu of the ACN then had to collude with him, like support him to retrieve his mandate from through the court. And ever since then, Labour Party has been in existence. And even Apapa himself has been one of a long time
member of Labour Party since 2002.
A prior member of that party. You just see those obedient who just.
He even contested for yes, for governorship.
Exactly. They instead of them to allow those who build the party over the years to to fight their issues. All these people just jumping around. I was just looking at them on YouTube today, and it's so depressing. They should allow the rule of law to take its course on issues like this. And an elderly man, you are beating an elderly man. These guys are people who are home training. They have no regards for people. They have no regards for elderly people. Even the way they bully people on social media, you could see them. But if you look at them, most of them are product of baby factories. People don't have anything. Even in their villages, that's how they are. They just think it's money. Anything they say, anything they do is all about money. The deep pocket. But life goes beyond that. And I tell you, since the matter is already before the court, they should allow the court to do justice to it. As it is right now, I think the court recognizes this guy as a substantive LP chairman or fashion chairman.
All of them will be sacked. He just made a request.
Let them allow court to preside over this case.
Apapa said that all of those people that was elected, all of them should be sacked. You will see it now. I told you it is finished. We need to see all these things displayed. We need to see it.
Yeah, but my case is that I just want the court to do the right thing. Why? So that I don't look as if these internal issues that they're having is the making of APC. No, I don't think APC has anything to do. For me, the Labour Party is not a threat to APC. APC government. They're just some noiseless people on social media and every other places. They can't stand APC, even if they conduct this election 100 times. They can't stand. They don't have the spread. They don't have the powers to do it, to change anything. Even if we give them River State, where they said they won. As of today, many years ago, we used to have people printing ballot papers and have millions of votes, and they will still declare them winners, and they still sworn them in. In this election, where we have Beavers doing his work, doing all his check, even the sitting president lost his state, even Tinubu for the first time lost Lagos State. And you boldly say, oh, this election was rigged. Come on, we are not fools. People should learn how to judge matter wisely and condemn what is right and accept what is right as well. That's how I see it, my brother. Thank you for the opportunity. Have a good evening.
And you too. Thank you very much. Nearly 9 million of all of us voted for the City Boy. So don't worry yourself. We know what we're doing. Okay? Don't worry yourself. Hello? Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I salute you.
Can you hear me? Yeah,
we can hear you, but your volume, there's a lot of noise there. If you can reduce the device, other device, and then speak through your phone so that we can hear you, please. Thank you.
So can you hear me now?
Well, go ahead. We can manage.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want to say is this obedience. They're so like what I want to say is Obi himself stole the mandate from a young Yoruba youth. Okay. And for them to be behaving like this is so absurd and disheartening. Look at what happened in Anambra yesterday. That they killed 2 American citizens. They think America will just let it fly like that. Nigerian government actually should do something after it is warning, because this is not nice and they're giving Nigerians bad names everywhere we go. They need to do better. Is this here for Nigeria or against Nigeria? Look at what they did to Akampa this morning. Is that how to rule a country? And this stupid, obedient, Indomie guys, they're still calling Tinubu drug bearer.
Even they don't have problem with the American government. They need to get that into the big four.
They don't need to get it. They don't need to get whatever they want to do. They should do. They are the one that will go home in shame, right? So don't worry yourself.
Yeah, but Nigeria.
There's a lot of noise in your background. I'm sorry, we can't hear you very well. Please, if you are calling us, reduce your device. Reduce other device. You're very far from the. We can't hear you very well. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
I salute you. Yes.
Hello, sir.
I salute you.
Hard work, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir, you cannot blame them now. You know, anything where they start out with wayo and they'll end it with wayo.
As always, yeah.
They start it with fight and they go end up with fight.
Yes.
Can you, the person went on there since 2002. You just come yesterday, you want to pursue that person where they there. Where did they talk that one now? All their thing are fight. If they come to your land, they want hijack them. They still come hijack, they want hijack Labour Party again. They know they do that one now. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. They say today they were shouting, "Ole, ole, ole."
They say, ole. If you see them for Abuja, that's what they make mouth. You will get one. We'll get a stroke for our area now because of Obi.
My brother, the key word is it is finished. Anywhere we see them, it is finished. Forget it. Okay, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Amen. No, amen. Amen. Thank you.
Don't mind them, oh.
Yes.
People will be taught they won't come first. How then they do that kind of thing? It is right, sir. I pray for protection for you. Nothing go do you.
Yes,
Talk
amen.
your own. God is by your side. Our prayer is by your side.
Yes, so thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, brother, for your call. It is finished. That's the word. It is finished. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Zima, my name is Bubli. I'm calling from Canada.
It is finished. Oh, it is finished. It is finished.
Let me teach you one language. Otilule.
Otilule. What does that mean?
Otilule. Obitilule. That it is finished.
Okay.
It is finished.
Okay.
Otilule.
Okay. Perfect. I'm going to learn it.
Yeah. Say it again.
Otilule. Otilule.
Now, how can we leave talks to take over our country?
Imagine.
It is possible. People are watching. Over 9 million of us that voted for Tinubu.
Yes.
We know what we are doing. For the mere fact that every one of us doesn't come out to shout doesn't mean that we are not intelligent.
Yes.
We are intelligent more than them.
Of course. Intelligent people don't make noise now. It's only empty barrels that make the loudest noise.
Exactly. They are a bunch of criminals, like your word.
That is it.
They are the set of Rufai Husseini, the set of Aisha, the set of Kenneth Okonkwo, Dele Famoroti. They are all a bunch of criminals. Now, they have displayed themselves. They have showed themselves in the court of law, in the court of law. See them. Want to finish. Want to rule. Want to turn. That is it. God bless you.
Thank you very much for calling in. I appreciate your call. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
All right. Otilule. It is finished. That's it. It is completely finished. We have busted all bustables. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
I salute you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, how are you? This is my John. I'm calling from Lagos.
Please go ahead. What's your contribution?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for the good work that you are doing. God will bless you.
Bless you more. Thank you.
Yeah, that is it. I love that page so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's get ready for the City Boy government. 11 days to go. Hello. Okay. Otilule. It is finished. Finishing. It is finished. Oh. Now so I talk am. Now so we talk am during the campaign. They thought say we no sabi. Hello, please go ahead. I salute you.
God give you long life, good health, prosperity, favor in Jesus' name.
Amen.
You will not die young. You will continue seeing you every day.
Amen.
Once you become a governor in Nigeria, become a big man in Nigeria.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Don't wear. Call me for campaign. I did gallant. Anywhere for Nigeria, I speak out the language. I follow you for back. You did gallant.
Otilule. Yes.
Otilule. People go say Odala. Odala. People go say Odala.
Yes.
These people they're wicked though. Yeah, they rubbish Mr. Papa. I say now they don't get respect. One atom of respect they don't get. There are people that don't have respect. These are people that build the party. Mr. The man that built the party. The founding fathers of that party.
Have you ever asked yourself, did you see the people that came into that courtroom?
Yes,
they came on a mission to kill the man.
Yeah.
You should not try it again. You should understand what I'm telling him. Yes.
Yeah. They came for the man, and especially for that man. I didn't know that man should have his own boys that came have been serious for.
Are you not hearing what they are saying? They say, Tinubu was not in court today again. Their mission is to make sure that they kill somebody. That is what they want.
And they will go for it. Because nobody's missing them anymore, you know. And it's an eye for an eye, Mr. Sima, right now, because nobody sent them again. Even online, they don't get money again. They are nobody cares about. They're just who's money they get. They go Malaysia, go carry drug, carry money, come back on the island. They don't get anything. I mean, also they also for Lagos. Which money they get? Oh, we hear what we get which money they get money. Let me say for their own region. But everybody is in the region comfortably. Very few people just migrate 1 year and there. They are so frustrated that they can't even stay in their own region. So what are they talking about? They can't even develop their own region. So what are they making for people? For them to insult an elderly man in Yoruba land, matter say Papa, not minding parties, an elderly man, an elder statesman for Nigeria, for goodness sake. If those kind of children, those children of age, children of demons, could wake up and start beating an elderly man, man, the land said no favor them. I'm glad that Obi did not win because for me, I the jubilate pass for that. Now me, I said today, I joke like, I say Mr. Papa, see, I went that wrong hand. When they bring money, people they misbehave. If which money they even get, most of it, I understand Igbo, I flow Igbo, I'm fluent. But most of them, they go abroad, go and hustle and come back, go and do cocaine money. They don't go to school, tell all their guys, they are out. They're not exposed, they're not educated. So, you know, and to them, I don't know people, to me, they don't move me because I know them very well, like back of my hands. You know? I'm happy for Mr. Papa who said that as they don't show and I don't clear well. Ingo are just sincere. They say you're supposed to support the brother to go normal day. And to my fellow Yoruba people, I return and I never can happen a high. Next time any woman come on the position, nobody go vote for them. It is done, it's a done deal. Because I know they're not gonna say that lie. So everybody go and get sense. Everybody give themselves brain because it's good as it happen like that. So man, you correct that guy. I too like you, Jerry. I dey feel your vibe. When you post that in the afternoon, I don't laugh by you. Let me go inside house. I laugh. Only it is finished. I laugh. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right. Stay blessed. It is finished now. This is not me talk am now. It is finished. It is finished. I'm telling you. It is finished. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
I salute you. It is finished.
Yeah. My name is Bolaji from Lagos.
I salute you. Please go ahead.
Finish you.
It is finished.
They want to lose. They have Jabo. They have fought out from 6-story building. The only chairman I'm just pity. That man is inside the lion. He's work is chopping with lion people. Like you said, that is just God just protect the man today, but don't kill him. Because all those people that in the court with him, they pass him. Their attention, the intentional when they came court, not what they are seeing, and then they want him to force out what he's supposed to do. But thank God, now so they can go they fall down always. Till May 29 before the eye now open to know dark and light. That is my boss.
Somebody is asking a question. Is it Igbos that attack Apapa? Why are you doing this? God forsaken. Why can't you hold your stupid program without hate speech? Heaven and earth will judge you for the hatred you have for the Igbos. That's what somebody commented. My brother, please, can you give us more emotional speech? Because you are one of the criminals. It is people that don't know you. It's for me, I know you. It is people that when they listen to your emotional speech using the name of God and everything. In fact, it is this election this year that exposed everything. In the next 2 years, nobody will be passionate about churches in Nigeria. Nobody will be passionate about pastors and prophets in the next. This is my own prophecy. If you want to take it home, take it or leave it. In the next 2 years, nobody will be talking about churches and prophecies. Nobody will be interested about churches and prophecies in Nigeria. In the next 2 years, do you know why? Because the City Boy has come to set the foundation for success in Nigeria, for prosperity in Nigeria. It is because most people in Nigeria, their leaders, their governors in their state, especially the governors in Abia State, governors in Anambra State, governors in Enugu, they have stolen the wealth of the nation. But I'm telling you that the City Boy is coming to set the pathway for success. In the next 2 years, nobody will be interested in Nigeria churches, pastors, and prophecies anymore. Mark my words. You will repeat it. You will remember. What I've just told you today is the reality. Therefore, the Igbos using emotional statement like pastoral statement, like God in their conversations to deceive people will no longer be valid. Mark my words today. I want to pick up this call. Hello, please go ahead. I salute you. Yes.
Can you imagine the people that say they want to come and make Nigeria good? When court asked Adam Oshomole to step down, APC obeyed, and Adam Oshomole stepped down. Even of recent, when court asked PDP chairman to step aside, they obeyed. Court just gave people that said they want to come and settle Nigeria, they want to bring new innovation to Nigeria. Court gave their 419 chairman order to go and sit down, and they want to kill the original chairman. These are the people that say we should hand over Nigeria to them. I thank God I did not make that mistake.
Exactly.
I thank God I did not make that mistake. Ordinary court order they could not obey, and they are the one that will be shouting every day, hey, obey court order, obey court order. This simple court order that PDP have obeyed, APC have obeyed, it get to their turn, they want to kill an old man. They fear me.
That is what they want. Apapa should never appear in that situation anymore. They want to take his life. That's all I can tell you. All right. Thank you very much. Sorry, I did not hear you. Maybe I cut you short. The line is open. You can call in and make your contribution right now. Okay? You can call in and make your contribution right now because this is time for you to make your... What do you think? What is your reaction of what happened today in the courtroom? Is it a good example of how they want to take Nigeria? Okay. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Sima.
I salute you.
I'm calling from London.
Please go ahead.
These people have shown how shallow, how disorganized they are.
Okay.
You came to a party, you wanted to hijack the party from the owner. These Apapa have been in the Labour Party for the past 15 years.
Yes, since 2002.
Yeah, they have been building their party. All around, you just came for within a few weeks, you hijacked the president's tickets. And you want to withdraw all the platforms for yourself. And you say you want to come and govern Nigeria. You are a fraud. You are a fraud. You are not a real person. You try to grab things that doesn't belong to you. You are impostors. You are anarchists. You are so desperate. You are causing commotion everywhere. You ran away from Apagan. You ran to the PDP. Or when you see that they are not going to give you the ticket, you run to Labour Party. And these people welcome you, and you want to withdraw all the structure for yourself. And you are calling those people that have been building the party with their sweat and pain for the past 15 years, calling them agents. And you are saying you are the new Nigeria. You want to give us new hope. You want to rebrand Nigeria. Thank God we missed the bullet. We missed the bullet. God just saved Nigeria from this anarchists, from this iPod group of people. They are calling commotion everywhere. They think presidency is anything. It's not a must to be a president. You have governors. You have local government chairman. You have leaders. You are even the minister for central bank governors. You had key positions in Nigeria. You had key position in Nigeria. The resources that's going to yourself is enough to develop your state. You are just causing problem. You don't believe in rule of law. You believe in anarchies. You believe in commotion and propagandas. And you are telling Nigeria, either you give us or no Nigeria. Well, we are going to see it, whether minority will lead to the majority. We want to have democracy. We want to have rule of law, where things work, not where we got a lot of jungle that you people are doing around. If anybody talk, you abuse them. You don't want anybody to talk. And you say you want democracy. You want to mute everybody's voices. You only want your voice to be heard. Anybody that talk, you call them all kind of name. And you say you are a new Nigeria. Obi is coming to prepare Nigeria. You are a fraud. You are a fraud.
They are a bunch of criminals.
Yes, just God save Nigeria from them. I thank you for your work. May God continue blessing you.
Please, before you go, I want you to comment on this. Many people have signaled me the reason why Obi is doing what he's doing, so that you can continue to get the donations from his brother. They say that what Obi is doing now is making him richer. What do you have to say about that? Obi knows that there is nothing to fight for in the court, but why is he doing what he's doing?
I say Obi has gone to the trap. Obi is being attacked. He cannot run away. It's like he's confused. Obi is confused. It's not about money again. The iPod have hijacked him. It's not the new face of Nnamdi Kanu. They just run under the platform to package him, to hijack Nigeria. Obi is under hostage. If he want to go now, he has to go quietly, or they will kill him by themselves. There are unknown government everywhere. Obi has to be mindful of what he says, because these people are so desperate. They can do undo. They imagine what they did in Anambra yesterday when American embassy staff went there. They shot at them at Anambra. They are so lawlessness is their order of the day. So Obi is not on himself again. Obi, he doesn't even know that it's going to be like that. He thinks he thought in himself that he was very smart. Initially, he doesn't condemn iPod. He doesn't condemn iPod.
He has not condemned it even now.
Yes, because he wanted to use him, and then they came and hijacked him. They abandoned Nnamdi Kanu. They ran to Obi. I don't know what they are so desperate about this thing. It's not only Igbo in Nigeria. We have people from Calabar. We have people from Plateau State. We are all Nigeria.
Yeah, but that is why I think for me, I also blame people that keep quiet. Because I think if the Yorubas
opened up and tell the Igbos that you are not the owner of the whole of the South and because the Igbos have been telling the Yorubas that after Yoruba, Hausa is the Igbos. That is where the problem of this is today. If you see the tactics that they have been using for so many years, they knew that every time they will get the Senate presidency. That is why they wanted to use Obi. So even if they lose the presidential, they will still come back and get the Senate president. It is because the other tribe in Nigeria do not protect other tribe in the country. That is what caused the problem. That is what gave the Igbos the audacity to do what they are doing today. But I'm happy that today they have recognized, they have realized that they are a minority in Nigeria.
You are very, very right. The event that took place over the course of months now have exposed everything to Nigerians. I've exposed that there's nothing called Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, something like that. Nothing like that. Everybody is equally partnership in the project. Everybody's making contribution one form or the other. Look at this guy that went to Lagos that did this cooking competition that won Guinness Book of Records. It's not Igbo. It's not Yoruba. It's not Hausa. It's Nigeria and gave us some recognition. Everybody is contributing. I think he has exposed that mistake to Nigerians now. I think with the event going on, things could be rectified. Now that's why they are so desperate to grab River State, to grab Delta. If anybody talk, when Olise talked last time, they attack him. If anybody talk, they will attack you. So nobody must talk again. Nobody must express their feeling. Nobody must feel equal partnership in Nigeria. Nobody must feel Nigerian than you. You must dominate everybody, and you want to rule everybody. It's not going to be. Even if you make them to have the Igbo president candidate now, it's going to be hard in Nigeria. If they have election to be run again, which is not going to happen, Obi will not have 3 million votes. Because people have seen what is going on now. If they pick any candidate again from Igbo for the candidate, people will run away from them. They are so scary. They scare people away. They don't accommodate people. They are frightening people. They are grab. I wish them well. We can see the outcome of the court case until after 8 years. Then we move to another person, probably go to the north. And they keep on, maybe after the court case, they will go back to the Namikano again, keep on shouting Biafra. The children of hate and anger. And they say they are wealthy. They have money in the economic power in Nigeria. They are a chunk of it go to Igbos. And they are still yet not satisfied. They are wasteful in money usage. They are not satisfied. They say they develop every corner in Nigeria. Okay, where do you see the money to develop every corner in Nigeria? It's not from Nigeria. You are not so satisfied. You say you want to conquer everybody. You want to mutiny everybody's voices in Nigeria. It can never happen. It can never happen. Igalama is as equal as Yorubama. Nupema is as equal as Ibrama. Binima is as equal as Igbo. We are all having one chance in life, one ticket. Nobody is superior than anybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Those who call it Iboniani, what they are calling is just waste of time. So I think this problem will be resolved when after they make all their noise and they fall down, they will come back to their senses. Minorities cannot rule the majority. They are minority in Nigeria state. I thank you, Mr. Isma. God bless you. Keep on doing your work, and we are watching you.
Thank you very much, and stay blessed. Thank you very much. Otilule. Hello, please go ahead.
Hello, hi. This is Damilola. I'm calling from Melbourne, Australia.
Please go ahead. What's your contribution, please? Hello.
Yes. You see, a lot of people do not understand the history or politics of Nigeria. Okay. You see, the Igbos have never had a nationalistic view towards Nigeria. What I mean by nationalistic is that they've always they've always pushed their agenda right from the beginning of Nigeria, right from when Nigeria became a country. You understand? The first, you see, what is going on with the Labour Party and Lamidi and Wapapa or whatever, that is the behavior of the Igbo. It's not new. But a lot of people do not understand. They think Nigeria was created in 2015 when Buhari became president. No. In order to understand Nigeria, you need to understand the politics of Nigeria. You see, the first political party in Nigeria was formed in 1922 by Abed Macaulay. You see, the name of the party then was called, I think it was called Nigerian Democratic Party. You see, and the party then was formed in 1922 or 1923. That was the first political party that was formed in Nigeria. And the man that formed the party then was Olayinka Abed Macaulay, which was grandson to Samuel Ajayi Kaunda. You understand? So if you understand the politics of Nigeria, right, I think the Matheson Constitution was enacted, I think, in the same year. So that led to the formation of the first political party in Nigeria, which then gave birth to, Nigerians, pretty much Lagosians at the time, taking part in local politics. As time would go on, the party then, there was another branch of the party that evolved, which was the Nigerian Youth Movement. The likes of Nnamdi Azikiwe, Bafemi Awolowo, and the likes. There was also another man, I think it was an Efik man, Ika, what was his name? Ita something, I can't remember his name. They were all parts of that party, of the movement at the time, the Nigerian Youth Movement, you see? Now, then Southern Cameroon then became part of Nigeria as time will go on, you see? Then the party changed its name from to NCNC, which was National NCNC is a National Congress or Council of Nigeria and Cameroon. Sorry if I'm not mistaken the name, but that was what the party stood for. You understand? So it was a party then that was a Nigerian and Cameroonian party, because Cameroon at the time, Southern Cameroon at the time, was part of Nigeria. You see? Now, Nnamdi Azikiwe became the president of the party, and Olayinka Abed Macaulay became the president of the party, and Nnamdi Azikiwe became the secretary. You see? Now, as time will go on, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Abed Macaulay was very old. He was an old man. He was around 90-something then. He passed on. Then, the leader of the party then became Nnamdi Azikiwe. You remember this party was formed by Abed Macaulay, but as time would go on, because then we're pushing for independence for Nigeria, a lot of people then joined the party, and so that So when Abed Macaulay died, Nnamdi Azikiwe became the leader of that party. You understand? And that was when the whole agenda started. So if you remember at the time, both the likes of people like Ajasin, people like Bafemi Awolowo, they were also members of the NCNC. But because of the behavior of the Igbo, it didn't start today. You understand? The likes of Bafemi Awolowo and the likes then dropped out from the party. Then they had a movement called Egbe Omo Oodua. You see? That Egbe Omo Oodua then, became Action Group. People don't understand that this fantasy for Yoruba land with the Igbo, it didn't start today. It started with Nnamdi Azikiwe. You understand? Then we went into election, into the election of the Western government at the time, because subsequent constitutions that was enacted by the British allowed Nigerians to play more in politics. So the leader of the NCNC was Nnamdi Azikiwe. You understand? Bafemi Awolowo became the leader of the Action Group. Then we went into election. It was between Action Group and the NCNC. As a matter of fact, NCNC won the election. You see, so the first premier of the Western region would have been an Igbo man in the person of Nnamdi Azikiwe. People don't know this history. It was when Obafemi Awolowo then had like a congress with the Yoruba members of parliament or whatever, members of the NCNC and the likes. Some then cross-carpeted from NCNC into Action Group.
Overnight.
Making Action Group.
Yes.
Making Action Group the majority. Then formed the government to control the Western region. So it did not start today. You understand? And one of the reasons why the likes of Obafemi Awolowo and the likes moved from NCNC was the behavior of the Igbo. There was a speech, I don't know which year it was, I think it was 19...
He said Igbos are the owners of Nigeria and Africa indeed. That was one of the things that strike the conversation, that makes everybody to wake up.
God bless you. God bless you.
I know the full story. I know every.
That was a statement.
He said Igbos are the owners of Nigeria. They are going to conquer Nigeria and Africa indeed.
They're going to conquer. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. That was the statement he made that made that old shake. You understand? They made. And if you look at that this same Igbo, they're always mentioning the Fulani this, Fulani that, Fulani this, Fulani that. People forget that in 1959 there was a general election, the first general election in Nigeria. NCNC won the election because if you still know, there were still some elements of the Yorubas within the NCNC that were still in opposition to Action Group. You understand?
Yeah.
So when the 1959 election was held, NCNC won the election. They had the majority votes. You see, when I'm not majority vote, like popular votes. Action Group came second. This is not that we always talk about, like they are superhuman or whatever. They came third, despite the numbers that they claim they have. They were third in that election. You see, but then it was a parliamentary system, so you can't form a government if you don't have the majority. So it became an Ong parliament. You in the UK. I'm not sure if you heard that word before. It's called an Ong parliament, where there is no when there's no majority. So you can't form a government. So this same Obafemi Awolowo approach in Nnamdi Azikiwe to that, look, your party formed the majority, had the majority votes. Why don't we form the government together? You, being that your party, the NCNC, was the majority, you will be prime minister. Me, I will be finance minister. And together, we will form a government. And then Nnamdi Azikiwe say, okay, I've heard you. This same, just as they were having that conversation, Obafemi Awolowo and the members of Action Group heard it on the radio that Nnamdi Azikiwe have crossed over to the north to form a coalition. Then it became NCNC and another People's Congress. You can imagine someone that even had the majority, rather than forming a government where you will become the prime minister, rather move to the north to form a government with the Northern People's Congress that made this man, Tafawa Balewa, become the first prime minister of Nigeria. Then it became what do you call it? I've forgotten what the post was then. But it wasn't president because the queen then was the head of government. You understand? So that's the nature of the Igbo. You understand? They have deep-seated hatred for the Yoruba people. It did not start today. You understand? You can see the actions of the IPOP members of the Action Group, how they treated Lamidi in court today. It's not new. People are just thinking that, this thing started today, blah, blah, blah. No, it did not start today. They do not like anyone else. They always think that they are superior to anyone in Nigeria. You see, people don't know that the people of Southern Cameroon that left Nigeria it was because of the behavior of the Igbo. People don't know that. Southern Cameroon was part. What I think they're trying to break away. There's a lot of tension in Cameroon, but the media does not carry a lot of that problems there. There's the same people that are trying to break away from Cameroon. They were partly part of Nigeria before. It was the behavior. They had a referendum, I believe, in just before we got our independence to exit Nigeria. It was the same behavior of the Igbo. People don't know that in 1957, before Nigeria became a country, there was an Ijaw man, I don't remember his name. He went to the Queen and wrote the Queen a letter saying that, look, we do not want to be part of the Igbo when the new country is being formed. Because the likes of rivers, today's rivers, Cross River, and the likes, they're all part of the old West Eastern region. You see? It was the letter that the man wrote that gave the Queen then, the impetus to assign Sir Henrik Willig. Most people don't know that name. Sir Henrik Willig wrote a report about the minority. It's called Sir Henrik Willig Minority Report in Eastern Nigeria. You understand? So there had always been complaints about these people. And that was even when the war broke out. A lot of the minorities in the Eastern region, they supported the Nigerian army, the Nigerian government, because they know the Igbo. This behavior did not start today. You understand? One of the cardinal campaigns that Awolowo used to contest in the 1959 election was that when he becomes Prime Minister of Nigeria, he will give the minorities their own regions. You see? Then the Edos and the Deltas, they were part of the old Western region. But I don't think people even know. There's no education, so people are just stupid. They think Nigeria just came 2015. Both Delta and Edo of today were formerly part of the old Western region. A lot of these people, these people in Edo and Delta, they all benefited from Awolowo's policy of free education. But today they are siding with Obi. They were all part of the old Western region at the time. Awolowo in his I don't even know what to put it, in his magnanimity, decided that, look, these people, they are not Yoruba people. It is mandated on us to make sure that they have their own region. So he was even, he even supported a creation of another region for the minorities in the West, which were the Edos, the Edos and the Delta people. Most people don't know what the word Delta, not Delta, Bendel means back in the days when the creation of the state happened. Bendel means Benin and Delta provinces. That's what it means. Before it then became Delta State and Edo State. So you can see that the behavior of the Igbo did not start today. They keep shouting to you, Fulani, 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 Fulani. The same thing they said they accused Buhari of doing. They did it in the First Republic. All the federal government, parastatals were headed by the Igbos. They were all headed by the Igbos because they felt like the Fulanis and the Hausa people did not go to school. So they felt like, look, if we form a coalition with these people, we will control the apparatus of government. And that is what they did. Yet, it was not enough for them until they threw the country into a civil war. You understand? They threw the country into a civil war. The same man that was in charge of that civil war was Gowon. The man is still alive. You don't hear anything about the Igbo. The Igbo don't say anything about him. The man is still alive. It was the leader of government at the time. Awolowo was his deputy because he released Awolowo from prison. Awolowo being a very intelligent man, it made him, second in command at the time. It's this same Awolowo they keep talking about till today. Awolowo was not the leader of government then. It was Gowon. Now you keep on hearing them saying Fulani, 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 Fulani. After the war, the military were in power. In 1979, there was another federal election in Nigeria. Right? Who was the deputy to the Fulani man that was there then? It was Alex Ekweme, an Igbo man. So they fought the Nigerian government, which was headed by the North at the time. 3 years civil war. They complained that they were killed, they were maimed, they were this, they were that. Yet, a few years after, they formed another coalition with them. against Awolowo. Awolowo could never get, people think, oh, this Muslim ticket, this one, same straight ticket is new. It's not new. In 1979, the North told none of their politicians to form any sort of, to become deputy to Awolowo. Awolowo's deputy then was an Igbo man, but people don't know this. He was an Igbo man. He was a Christian. Awolowo was a Christian too. So it was a Christian ticket. You see, it was Shagari and Alex Ekweme, and also that election too also had Nnamdi Azikiwe. So it was like the same thing that happened to now. An Igbo man, a Fulani man, and a Yoruba man. You see, that election was so tight that because Shagari did not get any votes in the West at the time. So the election was so tight that it had to be a rerun between Shagari and Awolowo. You see? Because in the case of Tinubu met the constitutional requirement to become winner. He had popular votes, one. He made 2/3 of 36 states plus the FCT. I think he made about 25% in more than about 29 states. So he won the election. Even if there was to be a rerun, it would be between Tinubu and Atiku. You see?
So there's no argument about that. My question is, what do you think about the action? What does it actually mean? The reaction or the action of the disobedient children today in the courtroom. What does it actually mean?
It is not new to me. That is how they are. You understand? The behavior of the Igbo is not new. That is who they are. Aggressive, harsh, very unintelligent people. It's just how they are. They want to dominate others. You see, I was telling you about how the Igbos turned the NCNC party to an Igbo party. It's the same thing they've done with Labour Party. You see a man that has been a member of the Labour Party since 2002. Obi got there within a month. The party became an IPOP party. That is what they do. That is what they do. The same thing happened with the PDP. The PDP was a party that was formed by the North. You understand? As time went on, Jonathan became president. Igbos controlled that party. You see, they controlled the party. The party then became a more or less like an Igbo and South party at the time. You understand? But people don't understand that these people, right? You think that your friends. Look at the way they are opposing Gospel Akpabio to be vice president. But these same people of the South supported Jonathan. I've been supporting you all along. When Obi was deputy to Atiku, the people of the South gave PDP their votes. So why is it now that a South person wants to become Senate president that you're against him? You see, because they don't care. They don't care about anybody. All they care about is their own interest. And this power, once they get it, they do not use it for their people. You see, they use it for their own selfish interest. The leaders, people will tell you that, the Igbos have money, they do this. No, if you have money, it will show in your region. What they do is that they sponsor people, their family members, to go and buy properties all across Nigeria and all across the world. They will send their family members, they'll go buy properties in Lagos, they go buy properties in Abuja, they go buy properties in Akwa Ibom, they buy properties in Rivers, and they'll tell you, the Igbo, we are the most successful. No, they are using government money that is meant for the people. A small group will corner the money and use it for their own interest. Now, you're thinking that these same people that are being marginalized by their governors will be the ones that would act against them. No. They come to Lagos and start complaining about Tinubu. You see? So this behavior is not new. But people think Nigerian politics started in 2015. It did not start in 2015. It has started as way back as in 1922. That was the first political party that was formed in Nigeria. These parties are just changing names. It's the same party. Today's APC is a conglomerate of action group of that time. Because in 1999, there were about 3 or 4 parties. You had the AD, you have the PDP, the Kanoris, they have their own party. I think it's called ANPP or APP at the time. When Buhari contested in 2003, he contested under the APP. The APP is a Kanuri party. The Kanuris have always had their party. They've never had, it's just today that they formed the merger with Tinubu and CPC. And so they've always had their own party. The party is called APP. The party always dominates Borno and Yobe. You see? So these parties are the same. They've just changed names. It's the same party. So this APC is a combination of the APP, the AD, which was formerly Action Group, and the CPC, which is today's, I would say, NPC, Northern People's Congress. So it's the same. You understand? It's the same. It's just that the names have changed. So this is how they are. This has always been. I'm not saying that all Igbos are bad, no, but their political, the way they run their politics is very, very bad. It's very, very bad. The Igbos are the ones that have been against regional government in Nigeria. They actually destroyed it. When Abacha was, a lot of people don't know Abacha had a conference. I think it was in 1995. It was when they brought up the topic of what Nigeria should be. Should it be state or region? The Igbos were against the regions. They preferred states. Them at the north at the time chose states over region. You see, when Jonathan created his own national conference in 2014, they said we should all have like equal state of 9 states each. How would you have 9 states each in each of the geopolitical region? Even America does not have 9 times 6. How many is that? Is that not 54 or whatever? My math is not bad. You understand? How can a country of about 900,000 square kilometers have about 54 states or 56 states? That doesn't make any sense. So today they say that they want Biafra. You want Biafra, but you do not want regional government. You're criminally minded. That's criminally minded. That's people that are criminally minded. You say you want, okay, you ask them, how will Biafra be? What will be the political structure of Biafra? They will tell you we will run a regional system in Biafra. But you cannot run a regional system now in Nigeria. Why? If today Tinubu was to hold another national conference, the Igbos will still be against the regions because they have thought that they can never develop. So they don't want others to develop. If you tell an Igbo man, the Igbos the one from Abia will say, no, we cannot be with Enugu. Enugu will say, no, we cannot be with Imo. Imo will say, no, we cannot be with Anambra. Anambra will say, no, we cannot be with Enugu. But you say you want Biafra, which is going to operate the regional system. They don't want Biafra. You see, they're just lying. What they want is power. So they're thinking that this is the best shot at power because they know that once Tinubu is sworn in, everything is over. And that's the truth. So they're doing everything possible, you understand, to see if they can disrupt the system. But unfortunately for them, it's too late. They have failed.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought I should, let the people know that this behavior it did not start today. It has started a long time ago. You understand?
Yeah.
Who was the one that brought an court injunction to stop MKO from being declared president? It was out there in Zeribe. You see, these people have always been against the political interests of Europe. Today, Obi was saying that, if Osibajo would have, if APC would have presented Osibajo, he would have supported. He knows that Osibajo cannot be president. Osibajo cannot defeat Atiku. That's the truth. He does not have the political wherewithal to defeat an Atiku. It's not possible. The only person that could have defeated Atiku was the same Tinubu. He knows that, but he's so, it's such a very, it's a very, I don't know how to describe.
My brother, let me summarize something. For in the case of Obi, we know what Obi is doing. We have gotten all the information, how the reason why Obi is the way it is. He refused to condemn IPOB. he knows that there is no mandate, but the same mandate was stolen because he has to do that to be relevant and to continue to be rich. According to the information, they said as Obi continues, he's getting richer because his brothers are donating money for him. Are you getting me now? So what is going on now for me? I just see it as something to learn. I know that Igbos will not go further because if they don't change their political strategy, and Obi, his political career is dead. He can only use his IPOP brothers and Biafra to continue to do what he's doing. I get it. That is why he doesn't want to condemn them so that he will still have somewhere to fall back to. But what will happen at the end of the day, when after all these games, in the next 3 months, they will realize that they have all lost and all of them will go against him. What he's trying to do is to avoid it. But the reality will be done on them after the swearing in. And that time, of course, many people have written books that are waiting to be published. Many people know the truth. Immediately on that very day of inauguration, the next day, you will begin to hear the truth. That is all I want to tell you. That is why we say it is finished.
But that is the truth. That is the truth. So the thing is that a lot of people do not understand. You find some people, even here in this country, there's so many people that I've met that are not even Igbo, especially these Edo people and the likes, and all these minorities in the north, like in Plateau and the rest. I have this friend from Benue. They're all singing, I'm like, you people do not understand who Obi is. You do not understand these people. It's because you people do not understand basic history of that. The fact that why history was removed from our curriculum is that is why we have suffered what we're suffering now. You understand? Because if people understand history, they will understand that look, this OB whatever, it's a game. OB actually even helped Ashwaju winning his election.
Yes, now.
And that is what he didn't even know. He helped him. I think before the election, I think it was Soludo. He said in one of the papers that Tinubu should actually call Obi and give him money because he actually helped Tinubu in defeating Atiku because Atiku was the main opposition to Tinubu, not Obi. I was even surprised that Obi did so well. He even did way better than I thought. But even at that, it was because he was able to weaponize religion and ethnicity to drive his agenda. You understand? He was going to churches, he was doing,
All right, brother, I have to give you 2 minutes to summarize as other people have been trying to call. Thank you.
Okay, so basically, what I'm trying to say is that this behavior of the Igbo is not new. This is what they have always been like, right from time immemorial. So it is good that people are now seeing who they truly are, and hopefully people can learn. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much. I salute you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Obiefi, the line is open now. If you want to make your contribution, what I'm going to do is that I know that this is the time I'm supposed to come live, but I have something I want to do. So it's possible I'm going to end the broadcast later, and then I will come back if possible. But yeah, the line is open. If you want to call in, you can make your contribution right now, please. Hello, Mazi.
Hello.
I salute you.
I greet. Suma, I greet.
I salute you.
Well done.
Yeah, salute you. Long time. Where have you been?
They watch you sometimes when I wake up. Say China and the time no be the same thing.
Yes. They say Obi mandate is in China. Please, can you help us bring Obi's mandate? They say they stole Obi's mandate and they kept it in China. My brother, please, we need you to return Obi's mandate from China. Yes.
Now be say them go through am inside river now because if not China here, now be say 9 years you never see him because I know just say nothing where they here because nothing.
Okay.
It's about my name no way see they talk the main thing where they for ground. I know like to talk 1960, they never bombed me that time. See, today I blame security where they forgot. Because those security where they forgot, see those crowd why they allow those crowd. Because they know saying IPOB people. As they know saying IPOB people, why they go allow those crowd to come there? Because now this thing they go do. When court then the tight, Obi go carry all of them come court. One day they go full inside court there. They feel kill somebody there because not them. They feel kill somebody there. Then they go talk say this one. The person where they kill, they don't kill them. Why should those security men allow those crowd there to come and harass somebody? See the wickedness of Obi. That man is an evil man, people know. But only be say IPOB people, you know, say when they think back, you know them. They evil in Obi. You see them, you know what thing they go do. If it is a man who want justice, as they talk say your mandate the stealer. Why when you see them, why can't you tell them say, go home, nobody should do this or do that? Because they know say once they gather like that, next thing to attack. But they allow them to do that thing, to do this thing they do that yesterday. But my own joy, my own happiness, and see my own happiness there is that this thing happen now. Court never start. The hearing never start. It happened now so that those judges witness it by their eyes. Them, so that this thing will not happen when the main issue start. Now they will restrict them. Nobody is supposed to restrict them that nobody should near even more than 10 to 15 pool of that court. So that somebody who come to court to give witness will come and go free. Because APC may call their own witness. I know that even though Obi have 1 million lawyers, he can never win Achiwaju because Obi did not win the election. But the main thing we say, if he call evidence, people will go come witness. As then they go tag them for road. And when you kill one person, that person don't die. No matter how you lock somebody for cell, for jail, that person where they killed already die. So what I am happy today because this thing happened. So that the judges, lawyers, everybody will be very, very serious and know that this thing is not a joke. And they will secure themselves.
Exactly.
And more security will be added. And that those judges supposed to give a word to P2B and his people. My brother, I'm telling you, to tell them that nobody should near this court again. Because the last day that we judge this case, IPOB people feel each 1 million come that court. When they judge that case, they fit kill those judges. Yes, I'm telling you.
I know what you are saying now. Yeah.
Yes. My own is that they can never win a Chiwaju. But if somebody they kill, they have killed the person. When they kill somebody, they have killed the person. The person is not coming back again. But what I know is that if we be like, let him sleep in the court. If he like, let him stand in the court. If he like, let him hang in the court. All the case we throw into dustbin. He will stay in the court, maybe sleeping. They will throw all his case, they will throw inside dustbin. But what IPOB will do if this one don't happen, mine be my own. So the only happiness what I get when I have in my mind now is that these things happen now. So that everything, that's how God do his things. so that that peace will so that peace will come to this justice where they come, so that nobody will be injured. APC people will not be injured. That is the thing. I am telling you that if INEC announced that a PDP win this election, I'm telling you, people will not go to court for one day. But I thank God, our Igbo people, we don't think. We don't think. Somebody that gives you what you want is the somebody you hate. The hate Ashwaju. But the hate can never stop anything. The hate can never stop anything. Few days to go, Ashwaju will be our president and their president.
Exactly.
Whether they like it or they don't like it, that is written. And nobody will do what? We change it. If they like, let them hug transformer. If they like, let them follow Ashwaju. The man will be president for 8 years. That is all. But my own thing is that all of them, they are going back to do their Biafra. After 3 months coming now, or 6 months coming now, they are going back to start Biafra again. Whoa. Yes. They are going back, but no problem. They will still come back. But the only thing I'm telling them, I still tell some people that are near me today, I tell them yesterday, say, Obi did not kill his own career alone. Obi have just extended our Igbo chance to be president of Nigeria for more, maybe 40 years coming, or maybe that 8 years coming to 40 years coming. That is what Obi have done, because Obi can never get maybe 1 million votes again in Nigeria. Let him try again. 2007, let him come and try. See whether he will get 1 million votes. If not for Igbo people, let him see whether he will get that 1 million vote. So we have just clear chance of Igbo people for nothing, for his own greed. No problem. My brother, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. So Igbo people will not do anything to Obi now. We'll just leave him, eh?
What will they do? Everybody, when almost 95% of Igbos are shouting Biafra. That is the only thing. Their mind is that let Obi enter there so that Obi will divide Nigeria. That is what they are fighting for. That is truth. Well, because I sit here with them, all of us discuss. And that is how they are reasoning. Their reason is that Obi entered there, he will divide Nigeria, the Igbo people will go, and everybody will go his own. That is the only thing. That's fighting this fighting you see. That is the only thing, So they will not do anything to him, because that is what they think that he will do. That is what they think that we do. So let's say few of us, we are 1 out of 100 million. So that is all. And knows that Obi is a crook. One is a crook. He go nowhere, and he continue to cry and cry and cry and cry. Nothing. Achwaju is there, and Achwaju will finish his tenure. The thing will go back to north. Before he come back to south again. How many years?
16.
That's 16 years.
Yeah.
So when he come back that time, person where their life go know where they go.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you. I really appreciate your contribution today. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Hello. I salute you.
Hello. Good evening, my brother.
I salute you. Please go ahead.
I have a different diversion this evening. I'm so sorry about that.
Go ahead.
You see, we are talking about this, our brother, the southern the Southeast people. Can you imagine in a month how many police they've killed? In a month, they killed 4 2 weeks ago in Enugu. Yesterday again, they killed 2 with the American embassy people. So now, and it's them. In fact, Nigeria, we are in problem. All the rest part of Nigeria, we are in big problem because of these people. I don't know what to do to them. Because you can imagine.
Yeah, but we have a government now. We have a government. Do we not have a government?
We do.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know what Barry is doing. Look, Shehu slap police. Shehu Anikulapo slap police. Because of that, the internet everywhere is on fire. But they are killing police every 4 2. The commissioner of police didn't say anything. And they are saying, and it's these stupid people, they will be shouting, they are marginalizing us. They want the Senate president. In fact, they are saying Biafra is the same. Now look at them, they are fighting with Akpabio. These people should just, I'm just begging Ashwaju to just give them their 5 states, let them go. You see, Nigeria, we are good in diversity. You understand? See the girl that just won that broke the
Guinness.
The Guinness.
Yeah.
She's from Calabar. She lives in Lagos. She never had problem with people in Lagos. They never have problem with people in Lagos. Nigeria, we are very good to ourselves, but we have one sand, one black sheep among us. It's the Igbo, and they are just dots in the circle. We should just take them away and let them go. That's when Nigeria will be peaceful and will be doing a very great thing. We are very talented. Nigeria people are very talented. They should just try and remove these Igbo people among us. There's no sentiment about it. You don't need to put sentiment. The Igbo are the problem of the nation.
Yeah, but some people will disagree with you because it's not all the Igbos that are doing this.
I'm telling you this. If a professor of Igbo, a professor, a PhD holder, believe Buhari is dead, all of them are the same thing. I will send you one video now. See one small boy from Edo State. He went to he studied in China when this man Nnamdi Kanu was there. This guy came out and asked Nnamdi Kanu some question. He can't answer. You understand? This guy is too. We have a lot of brain in Nigeria. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, but you are also missing something. We have a government in place. That is what I want you to see. See, now let me tell you how this thing works. I don't know how to explain this thing again, but let me tell you how this thing works. So you think that all this event that is captured in the East, it will just come and go like that? There's a reason for it. And there's a government that is coming. You don't expect anything from Buhari. Don't expect anything from Buhari. Okay? We have a new government that is coming. Are you getting me now? And the focus of the new government is the insecurity issues. Right? He mentioned it. Number 1 is the insecurity. So we know everywhere in Nigeria, we know where the problem is coming from. We know that the problem is coming from the Southeast. They are the one moving from community, from state to state, terrorizing everybody. It's already there. We know it. So we have a government. We are not the one that will go and fight one another. Our government is there to do something. So I believe that the government will do something about it because it's no longer stories. And just like you have pointed out, they say Shehu slapped police. They went and punished him. What about the people killing police? What have they done about it? So you have made a point. But what I want to tell you is that we have 11 days to the City Boy government. It's a different game. So they can exercise. That is why you are seeing them fighting the City Boy, right? Because they know that he's a no-nonsense man. He's not going to take no for an answer. He's not going to behave like Buhari, who just allowed them. Are you getting me now?
Yeah, my brother, you know what? The time the government need to think of building the economy, now we're still telling people stop killing police. You know how many police?
The government is not going to be telling people to stop killing police.
You punish criminals. You people don't know that these guys are a bunch of criminals. This is what I'm trying to show you. They have been trained for the past 10 years by IPOP to be criminals. They are a bunch of criminals. You didn't see what happened today in the courtroom. But I don't want to go deep into this conversation. All I just want us to react into this. I said these guys are a bunch of criminals and they must be treated as criminals, as terrorists. That's the way they are. If the government don't, I told you today, Apapa today in court, he should go and thank God. If anybody that can send this message to him, I'm telling him right and now that they wanted to kill him. That is what they do. It was the police that saved him. These people, they kill people, they poison people. That is what they do. If you counter them, that is what they do. They have been doing this for years. The City Boy election exposed all these things that have been happening for many years. So that is the truth, my brother. So don't talk too much about this. Just summarize. Yes.
It's may Almighty God bless you.
Bless you more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, we have less than 30 minutes to pick up this call, to pick up your calls, guys. We are going to come back later because we have something that we have to do before. That's why I came a little bit early. So please, if you want to call in and make your contribution. See, I have said this thing before, and I believe the government understands this. These guys are a bunch of criminals. They have been trained by IPOP for 10 years. They repeated the same thing. Go and check. What Peter Obi filed in the court is what every of them think about. Go and check what I've told you. I've said this thing many, many times. Hello, your name and where are you calling us from, please?
I'm calling from London.
Yes.
I just want to support what the last caller said.
Okay.
I think it's the right time for Nigeria to have peace and tranquility. Either we go to regional government or they should give them the 5 states to go. We cannot be living with insecurity and disrupting the economic system of the nation by talking down on the country, by destroying the image of the country. You don't see anything good in Nigeria project. Either they give them the regional governments and go to confederation.
No, why did you think so?
Because they are very domineering. They are very domineering.
No. Sorry, my question is, if you think that they are the one causing insecurity in the country, why should they give them a state because they're causing insecurity?
No state. We should go to regional government, regional government within Nigeria state. Or they should give them their 5
So how will that stop insecurity?
Now they give them regional. We go back of the one we are having before.
My brother, we have a problem. The problem is insecurity, right? And you have identified the people that is causing the problem, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you punish the people causing the problem? How can you reward them with regional governments?
We look at the root cause of the problem. The root cause of the problem is domineering, of appropriating, and it's things that is ingrained in the Igbo from inception, from the message of Africa way. They are Igbo whole Nigeria and Africa. They always have in their mindset that they own everybody. They don't believe in equal partnership. They don't see anybody as a Nigerian than Igbos. I think it's high time Nigeria state to face the problem squarely, not to be running away from the problem, to avoid imminent calamity. Either to go back to regional government, we have 6 regions. Everybody govern themselves. Everybody manage their own resources. And we have weak central system. And the central system, the prime minister will be rotating among the 6 regions equally.
Okay. Okay, sir. Can I say something, sir? Yes, sir. I support regional government. Don't get me wrong. But the purpose of regional government is not what you just explained. That's what I'm trying to say. The purpose of regional government. No, sir. Can I finish, sir? Sir? The purpose of regional government is for governance, for good governance. Yeah. That is different. Yeah. But there's a problem because regional government will not stop the insecurity. Regional government will not stop people from the other region from moving to another region, right? But the insecurity issues, if we have identified people that are causing the problem, these people must be punished. Regional government will not stop it.
During the last time when we have regional government done in Western region, all those now Eastern region,
yes.
Anybody state, if you come to another region, you respect their law. I could remember there was time that I would not borrow gave money to the northern region for the economy. You focus on your region, your prime minister. If you go to another region, you go there as an immigrant.
My brother, these things you are saying is different things. I'm saying the people, we know how regional government works, sir. That is different things. Are you getting me now? Yeah. I'm saying we have a problem in the country today. What is the problem? The insecurity issues. And then, for example, the country is already in regions already. The country is already in regions, but it's not in operation. Are you getting me now? We are still sharing the resources from the Niger Delta, from Akwa Ibom to the east. Are you getting me now?
Sorry for calling. That's a big problem that as saying we are facing.
Yes.
A country of nearly 200 million cannot run a federal system. It becomes anarchy. Whereby everything be unitary.
My brother, see, I want to get this thing. I don't know why people don't always get the right information properly. As it stands now, we have how many regions in the country? Sir,
we have 6 regions.
So how many regions is causing the problem in the country, sir?
No, what I mean by regional government?
No. I want to solve a problem. We need to solve this problem. Who are the people causing problem in the country?
The problem we are having is one region want to dominate other region. And it's in their DNA. It's their DNA. Even among themselves there. An Anambra person doesn't succumb to it for Enuguma. They have a great problem within their region there. But they cannot transfer that problem they are having with themselves to every other person and be disturbing everybody. We have to contain them to their region. We have to give a prime minister to their region there.
No, my sir, you are not still getting the point. You are not still getting what you are saying will not solve the problem of the country. In terms of the insecurity issues, okay? But in terms of governance, it might solve the problem of governance where everybody produce, make their income, their resources, manage their resources, and then contribute to the center, right? And then there's going to be competition. That one is sure. But when you have a regional government, it doesn't mean that they are not part of the country. They are still part of the country, right? And then if these people are the cause of the problem because now the federal government will be in charge of security, right? And then just like in the US, even if we are going to have local policing. But then if there is no policy to checkmate people like insecurity, like for example, moving from place to place, causing problems just like what is going on, the problem is still going to continue. That is what I'm trying to say. First of all, we need policies. We need a system of that will stop the insecurity issue. But the reason why I'm just saying this, before you continue, sir, I just know there is something that tells me that the City Boy have the solution for it anyways.
I wish so. I hope so. I pray so. Because I wouldn't lie to you. I'm tired. I pray so that you give us solution to this problem. And the extreme solution I want for this problem is to give them their 5 states and it will fuck off from Nigeria. To give them their 5 states and it will go and hang themselves. The extreme solution to the problem. But in absence of that, I want security to be handled. I pray for regional government. I want everybody to have peace of mind. I want everybody, every state, every city to have peace of mind. I don't want anybody to be mastering on that person, on other person's space. I don't want anybody to be lordship over other person.
Sir, please. Let us, because we're intelligent people, and I like this conversation anyways. For example, now, let me give you a whole picture, a bigger picture of what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, we have had issues of Nigerians causing problem in South Africa, right?
Who are they?
Number one. That is what I'm saying. So is it because there was Nigerians in South Africa causing problem? Did they give them another region? They did not give them region to solve that problem.
My brother.
No, wait, let me finish. Let me just finish.
When they give them the region, they can be able to look inward and solve their problem. They have problem. I think the problem they have It's a cause.
That is not what I'm saying, sir. You are not still getting the point. You are not still getting the point. For example, now you go to Lagos and there's a problem in Lagos. And when you trace the person that caused the problem in Lagos, you will trace the person that caused the problem to Southeast, right?
Yeah,
so it's the same thing I'm telling you. When there's a problem in South Africa, you will trace it. They say it's a Nigeria, but when you trace it from Nigeria, which Nigeria, you will find out that it's from the Southeast, right? But
my brother.
No, let me.
Regional government.
Okay.
My brother. When we have regional government,
yes.
Each region we put a law that suits it.
No, we have a bigger economy. We have a bigger country as we speak now. We don't have it as a country that will stop it. That is what I'm saying. Is we need to have because it's still going to be Nigeria. I don't know if you understand. We are still going to be Nigeria, but we don't have a security architecture that can stop this nonsense. That is what I'm saying. Whether there's going to be regional, whether there's going to be anything, we need to have a very tight security system that can sort it out. That is why I'm telling you today, if you're a Nigerian or anybody anywhere in the world and you commit any crime in America, in the US, it doesn't matter where you are, they are going to fish you out and they are going to stop it. Right? That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So the issue of regional governments, let me explain. The issue of why we need regional government is we cannot continue to take money from Akwa Ibom and give to people in the east. And instead of them to use the money to develop their place, they don't use the money to develop their place. They still migrate to Akwa Ibom, come and stay in Akwa Ibom, enjoy free education in Akwa Ibom, molest all of us in Akwa Ibom. I don't know if you understand me. And then they leave their own place fallow without any development, but we still give them the same money. And now they're asking for extra state. That is the reason for regional government is different from the issues of insecurity. We need a very strong security architecture that will solve the problem of insecurity. Just like if you're a Nigerian and you commit a crime in South Africa, they will catch you and they will punish you. They will not say they will give you a region to stop you for you to be there and be doing your insecurity. No, I don't know if you understand me, sir. That is what we need to understand. Yes.
Yeah, I get to what you are talking about.
Yeah.
We need a strong security. But my problem is this. These people, culturally, they are born criminals. It's ingrained in their DNA. They are perpetrators. They take for what doesn't belong to them. It's in their DNA. Imagine all the allocation given to them by the federal government about the resources from the archive, all those things. They share it among the few elite among themselves. And they keep on fighting each other, like an ant. They are not united. So this problem is more deeper.
So if this problem have existed for many years, what is the federal government doing about it?
Yeah, but the federal government have been just window dressing it.
Exactly. So we need a government. Yes. Yes. We need a government that can checkmate it. Yes.
Yeah, it's only not down. That's why clamoring for regional government, or they should give them a 5 states, and then they fuck off. They should fuck off from Nigeria. There are too much problems.
So are you saying that when you give, for example, you give people 5 states, they will not still come and cause problem in Nigeria, or are they not part of Nigeria? Or
they are part of no. They are part of Nigeria. During the last regional government we are having in the back that region, all this atmosphere were occupied by the EDG of that region. If they come to that region, you are coming there and you are going to abide by the rules. But now in the federal system, you are free to be, you can be a Nuguma and be councillor in Akwa Ibom State. You can be from Enuguma and be a chancellor in regional government. It's not like that. It's purely the people that occupy that region. They are limited to their involvement in any region. Here, as we are having in UK here, we are Scottish, we are Welsh, we have North Ireland. Everybody govern themselves. In Scotland there, all those parastatals, all those things are Scottish. All those, even their police are Scottish. They even have their Scottish span. Not island have their home.
Okay, sir. So I have to let you go because I think you are going into another conversation that is not in relation to what. Okay, for example, let us use what happened in court today now. Okay. If there was a regional government, because we still need to have a president, right?
Yes.
So if it was a regional government, what would have happened now that the people from the east caused problem in the court today? What would have happened?
Yes, in the case of regional government, we have a prime minister, and prime minister will be rotational.
Okay, sir. So you are really diverting from the conversation. I have to let you go because I think you are not getting the conversation here. I said if Nigeria existed just like the way it is, and we have, for example, we have a president-elect, and a section of the country, for example, the region, which is Biafra region now, are now against the president-elect, which out of 5 regions supported the president-elect, and only the region called Biafra is opposing the president-elect. What will be the solution? That is my question. Because that is what is happening now.
Yeah, against you, I'm not more or less going back to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is that in inborn Igbo, they want to dominate everything. They have been doing it since inception of Nigeria. They are not going to stop. They are born criminal. My brother, I appreciate your conversation with you. Thank you. I keep on watching you. Thank you and bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I salute you. Yeah, the issue of regional government is not the solution to the current problem of what we are saying. Okay, governance. When you talk about governance, there's a difference between, that is why I always think that there's a problem that we are mixing. There's a difference between governance. there's a arms of government and there's governance. Are you getting me now? What will enhance governance of Nigeria is regional government. Are you getting me now? Regional government can enhance governance. It's different from what we are trying to explain. And I think that there are a lot of people that always mix it up. Are you getting me now? There's going to be rotation. There's still rotation now. Even if we have regional government, there's going to be rotation, just like what you're saying. But I'm saying that the people that are causing problem in the country today, what is the punishment for it? People blackmailing the government, people saying, what is the point? We don't have it. Okay, fine. For example, if the constitution today allow people to be anything, anywhere, there's no problem. But what the people causing problems, poisoning people, using unknown government, killing people, what is the solution? That is what the government must tackle. Because if you go to America, if you're a Nigerian or anybody, and if you cause problem, if they catch you through their security system, you'll be punished. Why is there no punishment in Nigeria? That is what I'm saying. Hello, please. Your name and where you're calling us from. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. It's me again, Damilola, calling from Australia.
You're welcome.
I was listening to the conversation. Thank you. I was listening to the conversation you were having with that gentleman from the UK.
Yes.
And I think it was a bit of misunderstanding.
Yes.
What he was trying to say is that, look, the Igbo's behavior will not change. So even if you put the apparatus in place, like, for example, you were talking about security, right? You may mention that even if we have a regional government, what happened today? What will stop it from happening? Now, this is what will stop it from happening. If it was in a case of a regional government, we will have what is called a central police at Abuja, right? What happened today was because of, was more or less like a security issue. There wasn't enough security in the court, right? That was what led to them mobbing Lamidi Apapa and, terrorizing the man. In a case where there's security, I'm very sure that next time when there's a court hearing, the security will be tighter than it is today. The police or whatever will be there in the court. So I think what he was trying to say is that even if you decide that, look, you're going to tighten up the security, blah, blah, blah. Even let's say we go to state policing. What people that are going to control their policing? It's the same people that that live in the States. So the problem in the East is a political problem. You see? Because a lot of things that are happening there, their governors are aware of it. It's not like the governors do not know. They are aware of it. So it is a political problem. You understand? It's not just a security problem. It is when there's failure of security, it's because there's failure of governance. And why is there failure of governance? Because there's failure with the politics. You see? So the problem we're having in Nigeria is governance. The security problem we're having is governance. It's a political problem. So I think what that gentleman was trying to say is that, look, if you create a regional system, you box the Igbos into their region. Now, whatever goes on in that region, is left to them. If they want to destroy that region and turn it into Somalia, it's their own doing.
Okay, sir.
Now,
sir, please, sorry. This is also wrong too. This is also wrong because what is the meaning of regional government, sir? Because this is also wrong. Regional government will not stop people from moving. For example, look at Nigeria. Some people say, "Oh, Nigeria is not good." People move to other countries, right? And then they will still live. They will still leave that place the way it is. That is what I'm saying. So you need to understand what is regional government and the purpose of regional government. Are you getting me now? If you are, because it's not only Nigeria. It's not we are Nigeria as it stands now. Yeah, it's not that all the governors are okay, but there are governors in different regions that are doing something. But when you look at the southeast region itself, there is nothing tangible actually happening, and there's no consequences. It's the same thing that is going to happen. If there's going to be a regional government, there's going to be a regional government, for example, and we are all Nigeria, and when there's a problem in the east, every other region will want to say, okay, let us go and help the people in the east to solve their problem. Is that not true?
No. You're right.
So that is what I'm trying to say. I understand the issue, what the regional government, what it can do, right? I know what regional government can do, and I support it. But I'm saying that in this case, what is going on right now is an issue of terrorists. They are criminals because they are not patriotic about the country. For how can you lose election, and because you lost election, you want to kill everybody? What does that mean? There is no consequences. There is no law to checkmate it. It cannot happen in the UK. In the UK, there are so many parties. If you did not win election, does that mean that you'll be abusing people? Does that mean that you will use church and abuse people or pray rubbish prayer against people? It has never happened. But the reason why it's happening in Nigeria or other African countries is because there is nothing to checkmate it. We need a government, a system that will solve this problem. If somebody know that if you commit a crime or abuse somebody, there's going to be punishment, they will not do it. That is what I'm trying to say. Whether there's going to be regional government or not, this issue is a fundamental problem. And the only thing that can solve that problem is a system in place that can solve it. It's not just regional government. People will travel from the east to the west. Nobody will stop them. They can even fulfill the requirements to move from the east to west. And when they go to west, they commit a crime. What will happen?
Okay. Estima, okay, so let me give you a hypothetical statement now, or give me a hypothetical scenario. I've heard everything you said. So what happens if then someone living in the east, in the southeast,
yes,
now commits like all this cyberbullying that is going all across the country, right?
Yes.
If let's say you live in Lake now,
yes,
and you're a cyberbully, or cyber bullies you, and there's a law, you see, in place there that, look, if somebody cyberbullies you and you're able to get the person's handle, you can report the person to the police, and the police does their job, right?
Yeah.
If you're in and that law does not exist, what can you do about it? You see, there's so little that we can do, for people that, if, for example, you take a camel to the stream, right? Because you want the camel to drink water. The camel gets to the stream and he doesn't want to drink water. What can you do about it? You understand? Because if you talk about regional government encompasses not just economic development, it encompasses security as well. You cannot develop without security. One of the reasons why Lagos continues to develop is because there's security there. The government spends a lot of money on security.
Okay, so let me also say something now. That is why I'm saying that there need to be system in place and policies to checkmate all these things. For example, in the UK, if you commit a crime and they have read the crime to you, even if you say you did not know about it, you will still be punished.
True.
So what are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that, look, there's so little we can do when it comes to, you see, if there's a crisis, let's say
sir, there is so little me and you can do. But that is why I'm saying we are talking of a government. There's so little me and you can do. It is because we don't have a government that focus on. My brother, we are in a country that is working. You understand me? So even if you commit a crime anywhere, they will just read the law for you and you'll be punished. Are you getting me now? So that is what I'm talking about. It has never happened in Nigeria, and that is why it's so difficult. But I like the City Boy because he was the first man, 1999, when others, even before it was, yes, 1999, when there was no database system, when there was no automation, he brought it and he solved the issues. So I know that the City Boy is good. There's already a plan in place. That is, there's a solution for it. Even as we are talking and trying to explain these things. But for me, I understand in a different light. Do you know? Because I work with these people. They know that there is, even they will tell you that Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is a zoo. Do you know why they say that? Because they feel that they can just do anything and nobody will punish you for it. Are you getting me now? So they feel that anybody is corrupt or anybody can change anybody. Maybe if you have money, if you know somebody, you can do anything. Do you know that I went to one of the petrol stations just to buy something? And I went there with a different card. You know, there's all this fuel card, right? When I got there, I said, "Oh, I brought a different car. Can you put the original reg number of the original for the original card, fuel card?" The man said, "No, I'm going to put the reg number of the car that you are fueling now." Why did you think he did that? Nobody was after him. Nobody was pointing gun at him. He can decide to do it. Nothing will stop him. But he knows that even if he's not being caught today, in the future, if something happened, he will be punished. So when people, that's why the City Boy talk about patriotism. It has never happened. In fact, in Nigeria, there have never been a system to induct people into the country for you to be patriotic. If you come to the UK, when you want to become a citizen, my brother, you know what happened. You need to do the lessons. You will not say you are ignorant of the law. You need to do all these things. You need to follow the law. You need to know everything so that at the end of the day, you will not say you are ignorant of the law. That is what is missing in Nigeria. And that is what I'm talking about. If we don't have that fundamental basics, whether you give regional government or anything, it will not solve this basic problem that we are facing. The issue of regional government can solve the issue of governance, where another state, another region will not cheat each other, but the federal government can decide to say, okay, fine, this region is lacking in something, let us support that region. That is different. But in a situation where they rob Peter and Paul to pay this one, and they still come and benefit from other ones, that is what regional government can solve. Are you getting me now? But this issue of insecurity, we need a strong foundation. There's already a system in place. Other countries are working. What is stopping Nigeria from implementing it? The reason why I'm supporting the City Boy is because I know that he's going to do it in Nigeria. That is what I'm talking about. So let people stop saying that giving the Igbos Biafra will stop the criminality. It will not stop it. And just like you said, that the criminality has always been there from the blood. Nobody has addressed it. So it's not giving them a Biafra that will stop it. They will still travel from place to place. They know that when they are in Biafra, the business cannot move forward. They need to go to another region to do business, my brother. So this is what I'm saying. We need to have a system in place fundamentally that can solve the basic needs that makes everybody to be safe in the country. Are you getting me now? So that is what I'm saying. Regional government is not the solution to criminality, blackmail, and all these, what do you call it, insecurity issues that is happening in the place. We need a security architecture to solve that problem.
What you're saying is very true. You understand? What you're saying is completely correct. There's nothing wrong with what you're saying. Now, Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu being the president, you understand? We create those structures. We already know that we will do that. But what happens even if the structure is in place? You understand? And still, they're still killing themselves in the Southeast. What do you do about it?
What do you, if they are still killing themselves?
If they're still killing themselves over there, still, what do you do about it?
There's punishment for killing somebody now.
That's what I'm telling you. So even as much as you put policies in place, and these people, it's not like they don't commit crimes in other crimes. You were talking about how the Southeast Southerners commit crime in South Africa. South Africa is when you're talking about structure, it's a far superior country to Nigeria in terms of structure. That does not still stop crime from being committed. These people go to countries in the UK, they go to Australia, they go everywhere in the world where there's systems. They still commit crime.
Yeah, but when they commit the crime, the system caught up with them. That is what I'm saying. Can you imagine all the whole world like Nigeria, sir? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Can you imagine the whole world like Nigeria?
No, the world is not like, of course.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, can you imagine like the UK is like Nigeria, where You can just do something and you go like that. No, those crimes that they committed in South Africa and they catch them, do you know that even if it was in Nigeria, they wouldn't have catched them?
You're correct.
So that is what I'm trying to say, sir. It's a fundamental issue that must be addressed. We need this. First of all, I think we need a database that can identify somebody that can do all these things. So it might take a longer time for this for the City Boy to solve all these problems. But my problem, what I'm trying to say is that we cannot continue to ignore issues when we see it happen. It grows and it grows and it grows. For example, we know that the Southeast is not contributing anything to Nigeria, yet they want to kill everybody. They want to demand everything. They want to. What is the government doing about it? Because there is nobody addressing it. There's nobody addressing it. You cannot take the money from Akwa Ibom and be paying people in the Southeast. I am so not happy about that situation. I am so not happy about that situation. You understand me?
That is why we need regional government. Regional government, you eat what you kill.
Exactly.
That's what it means. You eat what you kill. So if you go to the stream or you go to the river and you're able to fish one fish, that is what you can fish. That is what you eat. And if I go to the river, I'm able to fish 3 fish. That is what I will eat. So when you do that, right, they will know within themselves to get their acts together. That is why they're misbehaving. Look, let me give you an instance, right? As a father now, right? You give your kids money. So whether they go to school, whether they don't go to school, they'll collect money. Whether they pass, whether they don't pass, they'll collect money. Whether they don't, they don't care. It doesn't matter what they do or don't do. They will receive money, right? But when you withhold that money, right? You withhold that money, then you tell them that, look, you would only eat what you make. What would happen? They would change their ways. So the reason why we're having this crisis, you understand? Why the Southeasterners contribute next to zero to the federal coffers, yet receive federal allocation, is because of the system that we operate. By the time you change it, and it's not like there won't still be monthly allocation, there will still be some sort of allocation that will cross around the federation, right? But you are going to eat majority of what you make. Then your brain will reset. Right? You've been collecting free money. You don't want that free money to end now. And that is what they are fighting. They know that when Tinubu comes there, there's going to be changes. They know it. That is what they are fighting. You don't blame them. Because it's like, I know that if somebody comes into my life, what I've been benefiting before, it will stop. I will fight you now.
Yeah, that is why it's only the Southeast that are fighting, because they know that they will not get that chunk of money anymore. Because that is why Azikiwe collapsed the regional system that was working. I understand that. But we need punishment for crime and criminality. That way, it will stop all this problem. My brother, I have to let you go because other people are calling. Or except if you have anything to say for the next 2 minutes, yeah?
No. Thank you very much. I think all I've said has been said. You're definitely right. We need structures in place. You understand? Because even if we were to have a regional system, there will still be federal police. There will be regional police. There will be certain crimes that the regional police will tackle. Any crime that has to do with terrorism. You understand? That's even the FBI. That's what they do in the US. You understand?
Yes.
If, for example, in any state, all the states have their own police, right? New York Police Department, LA Police Department, blah, blah, blah. They deal with petty crimes, murder, blah, blah, blah. In a situation whereby you hold people hostage, right? That has gone from a state crime to a federal crime. Then the FBI comes into that situation because it has gone beyond a local issue. It is now a national issue because their hostages have been taken. That is terrorism. You understand now? So, if for any reason, there's a terrorist, whatever, in Nigeria, even when we have regional government, the federal police will step in, and that's how you check and balance all these things. You understand? We are right. We need structures in place, and I believe that's what Ashwaju is going to bring to the polity. But you cannot still, even with all the structures and all the policy, you cannot still change the way people behave. That is impossible.
Yeah, he talks about patriotism, change of mindset.
Yeah.
So I think in Nigeria we have what is called NOA. I've been talking about this National Orientation Agency. This thing have not been working. Yes.
That is why, because he knows what he's saying. He knows that without mindset, there's no amount of policies or changes. Those things will work, though.
All of us have to believe in the City Boy government. That is why we have the City Boy movement. We need to do these things. Understand? Because this is what we need, my brother. That's all I can tell you. In this country, in the UK, where we are, okay, you read the laws, they point it out to you, they educate you, there's briefing every day, they brief you, they give you details, they give you direction. That is what we need in that country. They have to be serious government. People that are in government should know that they are serving the people and should serve. That is what we need. That is why I said that the government of the City Boy is a government of unity and competency, hard work. It's not people like Odus or Kalu. They never did anything. You want to become Senate president for what? So these are the things that we need to checkmate. We need people that have track record, that are ready to serve the people, to be in government, not people that want to go and eat money.
That is their mindset. It thinks that because he's an able man is entitled. You see, that's the entitlement problem we're talking about. That is their mind. That is how they think.
It's because that is exactly the same thing I'm saying. If the federal government understand that there are many tribes in the country, they could have protected every tribe, but the federal government lost that job. They did not do their job too. So that is why I'm saying we need a system to stop that problem. Some group of people cannot say they dominate everybody, they are the cause of they are this and that. No, it is because the government itself is not protecting its citizen. That is what is missing. And that is what I'm trying to say. My brother, I have to let you go. Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to just pick up one call because I have limited time. And we will come back again. See, the major work of the country is force on the government. Then the citizen will follow. When the government gives direction, the citizens will follow. It is because the government itself has not been proactive in protecting every tribe of the country. That is why some group of people somewhere can come out and say they dominate everybody, or after Yoruba, outside is Igbo. That is the foundation of the cause of the problem in the country. I'm telling you that. That is the foundation of the cause of the problem in the country. Where some people say it's only Hausa, it's only Yoruba, and it's only the Igbos. That is where the problem has been. And that is why you see all this entitlement. That is why all these people from the South is feel like they are supposed to be entitled to something when they do not, when they did not contribute. They have never been contributing to anything, yet they get it. So this is what is causing the problem. But I'm so much happy that the City Boy government have exposed all these things. This 25th of February presidential election in Nigeria 2023 exposed this thing, exposed pastors. In the next 2 years, there will be nobody that will be interested in anything church or prophecies, because people will have what to do. People will have what to eat. It will now be a choice. You have a choice to worship. Freedom of worship will be there. There's freedom of worship. As it is in Nigeria, there's no freedom of worship, where Christians can go and be campaigning and be doing evangelism. But if Muslims start their evangelism, they will not say Muslims want to take over the country. So there is none. So we need a system of government that will make everybody to be okay, where if you see 5 naira on the street, there will be no interest for you to pick it because you don't need it. I don't know if you understand. So that is what is missing. And we need the federal government to step up. It is their job. It is the job of the government to put these things in place, and then the people will follow. You understand me? It is not individuals will not step up. People like us, like the City Boy movement, we will not amplify it. We will not support it in the little way we can. But if there is no foundation at all, how can the people function? Are you getting me now? So this is what is missing, and this is what we are talking about. Again, regional government is not the solution to the criminality and the insecurity issues that is going on in the East. The solution to the criminality and the insecurity in the East is to have a system of security that can, the security architecture or infrastructure that can stop criminality and insecurities. Are you getting me now? The issue of regional government is for governance. Is for governance, enhanced competition and growth and development. That is what all of that is about. For example, if Nigeria is not working, people migrate to other places that are working. It's going to be the same. In Nigeria, we are going to have a different region. If that region is not working, people will naturally migrate to a region that is working. That is the truth. I don't know why people are still not thinking the right way. That is why in the East, they know that the East is not working. They go to the state where things are working. They go to Lagos. They go to Akwa Ibom. They go to River State, where there is a government at least that is making things to work. It's going to be the same.
when there is a regional government, people will still move to different places where things are working. What will make every region to work is if there is a system in place that will checkmate all this criminality, that will checkmate accountability, leadership management. And that is what we are talking about. This is what we are talking about, and it's very, very important that the federal government put this system in place. That is why I love the statement of Dangote, because this is what we need to understand. The problem of poverty is not giving people money, it's putting the system in place. The issue of the country, Nigeria, is to put the system in place. And that is why I love what Dangote said here, that Tinubu will create a pathway to success that will bring massive transformation to Nigeria. We will support his vision. This is what we are talking about. A system that will support creativity, that will support entrepreneurship, that will reward hardship, that will reward people that are, that are using their hands to do things. This is what we need. But in Nigeria, we don't have those systems. Most of the things there, people can use mago and succeed, and they become something. You see, so we need a system in place that can also reward people who follow a particular way for success. This is what we need. Are you getting me now? This is what we need, and I think the City Boy is ready to do that. And the City Boy movement is here to support the City Boy. We are in the City Boy movement. We have people of different skills and knowledge that will bring all the ideas. All of us, we are all over the world. We're in America. We're in the UK. We use those our expertise. We will learn from things that is going on where we live, and then we can improve on it and implement it in Nigeria. If we don't do it, it's story. We will continue to talk from now to tomorrow. It will be the same. I've listened to one of our brother who called from, is it Australia, telling us the story of everything that happened in 1966, even all of that, how they formed different group, parties, Azikiwe, all these things, Awolowo, and then it has always been the problem and that the Igbos do this, the Yorubas do this, but that problem has never been solved. There was no attempt to solve the problem. So are we going to continue talking about it? There have to be a solution, and that solution is putting a system in place that will checkmate all these things so that we can move forward. A pathway to success, system of success. And one of the things, the two outstanding things about the City Boy that I so much remember is the issue of insecurity. He said the issue of insecurity and electricity. This is one of the things I know that the City Boy should focus on, even if it's his first 2 years or first tenure. He should focus on the issue of insecurity and electricity. If you provide electricity, things can work fine. Insecurity, solve it, things will move forward. And then if we can move the country to regional, where it will promote competition, this is something so good. This is something so good as well, you see. And then from there, we can move forward, guys. This is what I'm thinking, and that is the way out. And I know that the City Boy knows about this. Are you getting me? So, guys, I just have to end this broadcast here, and I come back again, hopefully, if I have the time. Of course, my name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. And for those our brothers and sisters in the City Boy movement, if you want to be there, if you are ready, if you are preparing to be present at the inauguration, if you want to join us, please, you can contact me. The number is on the screen. We will tell you how to get this material so that you can be part of us. We are going to be there. We're going to be live and direct, City Boy movement. And what we represent, we are young people, Nigerians, all of us, not just young people, everybody with the skills, with the ideas, with our skills all over the world. We are coming together for the first time in history to support our own government and as our elected president in the country. And that is what we want to do. We are going to support the president, the City Boy, with our ideas, with our skills and experience all over the world. Most of us, we are engineers, scientists, nurses, everything, doctors. So we have all these skills. We put it together. We share our ideas. We are going to get there. This is what we need. Nobody can do it for us. And I believe that the City Boy want to leave that legacy so that we will forever remember it. And that is why today we are part of the people championing the City Boy, because the City Boy movement, because it's history. And we want to be part of that history. Congratulations to you that are part of us. We are the winning team and we are winning. Anybody that will cry, they are losers. That is why they cry. We know that losers cry. So we can listen to their tears and then suggest to them what they can do maybe next time to help themselves. So guys, I salute you wherever you are. I pray for you good health, for you to be alive, to see the City Boy government. And we pray for the City Boy for knowledge, understanding, and the ability to set up the right team that will help him deliver prosperity, prosperity in Nigeria. The City Boy government is a government of unity and competence. We want peace, we want unity, we want competency, we want development, we want prosperity. And that is what we are here for. May God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Guys, stay blessed until I come your way next time. Hopefully, I'll be able to come back tonight. All right, guys. Bye-bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.